All right. Hey, folks. Thank you for tuning in here. Welcome to Nicholas WX here on YouTube. We are covering live for a possible ongoing tornado threat here towards the Midwest. We currently have a tornado warning that has just been issued just south of Geneseo, Illinois here. There is some broad rotation with it. Not strong, but it is decently broad. These storms has developed very quickly within the hour, and we're going to continue to see development within the next couple of hours. This is the first round that we're seeing continue to develop. I also have joining me here Travis Murray. The rest of them are currently busy, but I have Travis Murray joining me here, as well as another team that is on the other line with Travis Murray. That is going to be Jimmy McGarry's team on that end. So thank you guys for tuning in here. I really hope you guys are weather aware today. We're gonna kind of do a coverage on this tornado warning. Once it expires, then we will start talking about what we have seen. I was trying to get things prepared for the weather event that we have coming on. We were gonna go live at 5:45, but we had this tornado warning issued, so I figured we should go live now. Thank you for the people that have tuned in. I will read your comments here in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some coverage in on this new tornado warning. First, I'm going to update my Twitter, and we'll continue talking about it here in a little bit. So bear with me, folks, and I will give you the best coverage I can possibly can here. Excuse me.
Hey, YouTube.
Do what?
I said I was saying hi to YouTube.
Oh. There's Travis Murray on the other end. He is helping once again cover for this live severe weather event that is going on today.
Mm-hmm.
So say hi to him. First tornado warning of the day.
I'm gonna get you live stream on Twitter.
That would be much appreciated. Thank you. Whoa, what am I doing? Okay. Bear with me, folks. Alright. So now that that's updated on Twitter, you can follow me at WeathermanNick1 on Twitter, and you will see constant weather updates as we issue them and hear about them. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at what we're expecting here within this risk. I'm going to... So we do have... Let's see, I know I got a marker somewhere here. We'll worry about that here in a minute. So this is where the broad rotation is at, right here. This is why the tornado warning was issued. This is a radar-indicated tornado warning. Tornado warning for central Henry County in northwestern Illinois until 6:15 p.m. Central Daytime. At 5:28 p.m. Central Daytime, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Morristown or 7 miles northwest of Cambridge, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Hazard tornado. Source radar indicated rotation. So once again, this is mainly radar indicated. You will be impacted with flying debris, and those caught without shelter is in danger. So please do take shelter if you are in this tornado warning. Again, they just cut off parts of this, but Geneseo, Atkinson, Anawan, Anawan. So Geneseo, Atkinson, and Anawan, you guys need to be in your shelter right now. If you are on any of these interstates, and I'm going to go ahead and pull up radar Omega real quick just so I can look at the interstates. So if you are on Interstate 80, I need you to just pull off the road, find a shelter real quick, get to the closest town you can. If you are on Highway 6 or 82 or County Road 82, I need you to also be off the roadways as this system is, or as this tornado warning, is beginning to move through your area. Again, this is a broad rotation tornado here. I'm going to try my best to share Radar Omega here real quick. Because I like using Radar Omega a lot more. So we're going to switch it over to Radar Omega real quick. So bear with me. As we do that, there we are. So we are switched over to Radar Omega with dual screens here. You have the velocity on one end, and it looks like we're starting to get a hook echo as well starting to develop off of this storm. So right here is where that hook echo is starting to form. It's going to start, this is an issue. Some larger hail will be falling in this area as well, so up to 1 inch in diameter hail, maybe larger, is possibly falling within this. And if we look on our right side of our screens, here is the broad to weak rotation right now. This could strengthen over time as this storm begins to move through. Take a wider look at what we have going on here. We do have other storms that is currently ongoing outside of this tornado warning, and these are also causing large hail within the region. So Dixon, Rochelle, DeKalb, y'all are in the path of this. Dixon, you are currently inside of this cell, while Rochelle and DeKalb, y'all are just ahead of it. So do get ready to be cautious and take shelter as the storm begins to head for your area. Stay tuned with us here on YouTube. We're going to be live around the clock, keeping you weather aware this evening. Let's go ahead and go back down to that tornado warning. Again, we have a tornado warning if you're just new coming in here. We got a tornado warning for the Geneseo. I cannot speak today. I do apologize. For the Geneseo region. Main area that is going to be in the path of this rotation is Anawan, which is just a few miles away from this. So if you're in Anawan, I definitely want you guys to be taking shelter. This is just, where'd it go? Okay, there it is. This is just 14.90 miles away from you. So 14 miles, almost 15 miles away from you here. So I want you to be getting into your safe place. You are in this tornado warning. Anybody around this needs to be in their safe place. And I believe this storm is moving possibly 45 miles per hour. We'll just say by that. Let me look. 30 miles per hour. So we'll drop that to 30 miles per hour. This storm is moving at 30 miles per hour. And we'll go ahead and call out some towns real quick. So, guys, I do apologize if I pronounce your name or your town's name wrong. Some of these are a bit mixed up, but if you are in Atkinson in 18 minutes, this will be directly, the rotation will be directly south from you, but the hail will be right on top of you. Anawan, this will be in your area by 30 minutes away from now. And Mineral, Illinois, this will be in your area in 35 minutes. Please do continue to stay sheltered until this warning is allowed to expire. But once this warning is allowed to expire, I still want you to be in your safe place as we still have hail that is possibly falling as well. The rotation seems to be weakening just a little bit, although we're going to continue to monitor this cell. Going to go ahead and take a look down south here towards Aledo. If you're just east of Aledo or in Viola, Illinois, I need y'all to be in your safe place as well. We might do, just looking at these two areas here, we're getting a little bit of some divot points within the cells, and that is somewhere where I need you guys to be weather aware. And ready to take shelter. Matter of fact, there might be some weak rotation here just south of Windsor. So I want you guys to be in your sheltered place as this storm gets ready to move through your area.
I'm gonna say something.
Go ahead.
Don't be scared. Be prepared of weather.
I
Don't go outside during a tornado rain. That is the stupidest thing you would do. Go be in your safe spot during a tornado warning. These storms can get up to EF2 and greater today. Nick.
Yeah, I'm still here. I agree with you 100%. Sorry, I was reading something on the Twitter. I want to also mention there is either this is sound or we are also getting some decent inflow. It might be that at some point, but some inflow might be going inside the storm as well. So I do want to here in a minute kind of focus on that real quick. And let's go ahead and mention some of our viewers. Welcome in, KK Gen X. I am very glad for you to join us here. Again, we're covering the severe weather and possible tornado outbreak or tornado threat, going on here in Illinois and just the Midwest in general. Later on tonight, this will start moving into the Indiana, Michigan, and over into the Ohio valleys and even Kentucky. So, with that, this will be more of a linear threat when it does that, but this is still something we'll have to continue to monitor as we could have a few spin up tornadoes spawn in within that within those line of storms. Bear with me as I take a drink of Gatorade, and we will be back in coverage. So again, we have us here. We have Travis here joining us from Ohio. He's helping cover within his region. I'm here covering from Alabama. We're helping y'all stay weather aware the best we can here. So stay tuned with us as we continue to cover for your area if you are in here in this region. And I want to continue to monitor this. We could get a tornado here soon within this cell, so this is something that I want to continue to monitor as the evening goes on. Some of these cells, due to how much energy we have out there, some of these cells can and possibly will be long track at times. So keep that in mind as well. I'm going to go ahead and make another update on Twitter. Once again, if you're a new viewer, you can follow me at WeathermanNick1 on Twitter. You can also get updates from there. Bear with me as I update. Let's see. Tanner, Travis, if you would like, you can take over for a minute or two, and I'll take it back here in a little bit. So when you're ready, you can start talking.
A few minutes.
All right. So once again, broad rotation is within this supercell here. That's what I'm really going to call it now, because it is a supercell at this point. We got cells just to the south of it and cells to the north of it. This is what HRRR was detecting on earlier today. We're starting to get those greens and those reds. Let me redo that. Those greens and reds. Once these two kind of get together in between, that's when we could start seeing that rotation, and that's what we'll possibly start seeing here in a little while. We got 31 minutes on this on this tornado warning. So once again, continuing to monitor these cells. I want you guys to be in your safe place. And Travis, if you're ready to take over, you can.
Check the cell right under the tornado warning. You got another hook forming.
Yep, I did notice that, and there might be some weak rotation with it too. Well, it might be just noise right now. I changed my mind on that. We'll have to continue to monitor that cell, but just a heads up, if you are in Windsor, Alpha, Matter of fact, they just issued a new tornado warning right there. So we got a new tornado warning. Great job, Travis, on detecting that area there. So if you are in Windsor, Alpha, Woodhull, Nicooma, Bishop Hill, you guys need to be in your safe place. That includes Andover, Cambridge, Eula, Opheme, and German Corner. I want you guys to be in your safe place as we do have some weak rotation within this new tornado warning here. That is what prompted our newest tornado warning. Again, this is going to be in Illinois region, so I want you guys to be in your safe place. Right now, we're going to continue to stay live here with you guys. Don't be scared. Be prepared. Bring your phone with you. Bring a rather radio. Excuse me, and just stay live here. Stay live here. Excuse me. I'm getting mixed up on my words. Just stay with us and stay tuned. Stay tuned to your local National Weather Service as well. Man, these cells are looking nasty. As we continue to go throughout the evening, but this looks to be gonna be a long evening as we got some nasty looking cells ongoing right now. Although not very strong rotation is being detected, but it's still there.
Talk to Jimmy real quick. I'm like, no,
I do apologize, y'all, for the silence. I am just trying to type, and it's hard for me to type and talk at the same time.
the other team that I work with, they're saying it's on the ground, but I don't have it confirmed yet. I'm checking that right now.
Let me look at it real quick.
Yeah. It looks like, I don't know.
I think it is it on that new tornado warning?
I'm checking both of them right now.
It might be on that because there is starting to look interesting with the other one.
So, Nick, what do you seen on your screen?
So right now, I don't think the storm is on the ground just yet. That might be inflow.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's more inflow than anything within this storm that's happening, or just noise in general. But it's not on the ground just yet, but it could. Now, if we go back up north to this other supercell, this storm is just very, very. That is classic supercell. If I can look at it for myself, that is extremely classic, and we are starting to get a little bit stronger rotation, possibly within the cell. So we need to continue to stay sheltered. If you are in Atskin, Anawan, and Mineral, Illinois, please do take precautions. Bring your weather radio and bring us with you, and we'll continue to keep you safe as of now.
Listen to your local National Weather Service office.
Yes. Let's see. All right.
The new mesoscale discussion. This is for a severe, 40% of watts could be issued.
All right. So where is that watch for?
Hold on. Stand by.
If you don't mind me sending it to me too. Give me a real quick second, y'all. I am trying to figure out something. Let's see.
Tornado warning is continued.
All right. Wow. All right.
Here,
So,
here,
sorry to
here.
interrupt.
Good.
So I want to focus on this supercell just to the north here. If you are in Anawan, I need y'all to be in your safe place. Now the rotation is starting to be a little bit more noticeable within this region. So again, I want you guys to be in your safe place. Right here is where your rotation would be at. This is where your tornado would be at if it were to touch down within this region here. We can drag a line somewhere within here. That is where we can see that tornado touch down. So please do be in your safe place as we continue to monitor this. Nothing being detected on radar just yet within correlation coefficient, but there is some decent rotation with it right now. Going back down south to this other tornado warning, there's still some weak to broad rotation going on just north of Alpha, Illinois here. I want you guys to also continue to be in your safe place. Not as strong as the rotation as the other storm, but it is still very, very um, interesting. We just need to continue to watch that. We also may have a bit of maybe a gust front being detected here or inflow within the radar. So, with that going on, this is pretty much what the supercell is looking like in a way. Not the best drawing of it, but we could get some inflow. Could be getting some inflow going into that. Let me see if I can. No, there's not any other closer radars to that. Let's see.
DMs, please.
Alright, I appreciate it. I will share it here real quick. Alright, so going back to those tornado warnings, we're going to continue to monitor these. Let's see. Ryan Hall, y'all, is live if y'all are also wanting to check him out. He has weather coverage going on right now as well. Travis, did you share the live stream? Because if so, Alright. Wow.
With Jimmy and the other teams I am in.
That's ridiculous. Anyway, so let's go ahead and move over to our dual radars here. And if you look to your left, or our dual monitor, if you look to your left here, we do have that SBC outlook right here in front of our eyes. This SBC outlook is, or mesoscale, excuse me, I don't know why I said outlook. So here's our mesoscale discussion. This is for the concerning severe potential watch possibility. Watch possibility is going to be a 40%. That's going to be for southeastern Illinois and parts of westeastern Indiana. Isolated convection development possible this evening. Supercells capable of all hazards possible. So that's going to be this evening. That's what we're going to continue to cover for. Bear with me. Let me shut my door real quick so y'all don't hear any more background sounds. So I'll be right back.
Check radar on the first tornado warning.
Alright, I'm back.
Check that cell, the first tornado warning. It looks very concerning.
Yep, that's the one that I'm monitoring right now. So, again, as we've said multiple times, please do, if you're in front of this cell, if you're in Anawan, I want you to be in your safe place. This is still a radar indicated tornado warning. No CC or correlation coefficient is being detected. Correlation coefficient is it's a product of the radar that we use to see if there's anything that looks different from a raindrop. So if there's trees or dirt being lifted up, we'll be able to see a blue small little dot within that kind of shows in fruition of a tornado being on the ground or a possible tornado being on the ground. You have to really watch for if there is any sound or anything like that within that cell to be sure that you know. So that's why you always wait before.
Sorry to interrupt you, Nick. We do have a tornado on the ground.
Okay, where's that at?
That's the first That's the first cell. The first tornado warning that popped up earlier.
All right. I am looking. I don't see a CC drop just yet, but I'll continue to monitor.
Well, they're saying otherwise. I got it on. I got it here too. If wait for the next scan, probably.
Yep, I do see that observed tornado warning. So I may not be getting scans, or they see something that I do not. Let's see. This might be it. If it's not scanning, this might be it right here. Wait a minute. I'm not seeing what they're seeing.
They say there's a tornado on the ground, but who knows?
Yeah, I am monitoring that.
It looks very concerning on my side.
It does. Alright, so even though we can't really see it within radar, there is now being a detection of a tornado on the ground. The NWS has updated it to a observed tornado warning, so please do take precautions. I need you to move I need you to be in your shelter by now and have weather radio and everything with you. Bring blankets and pillows with you, and I need you to be in your safe place. Anna 1, you are directly in the path of this cell. This cell is moving just directly east, a little bit of northeast with us here. Mineral, I also want you to be in your safe place. You may not be in this warning yet, but you're probably going to be in it within the next couple of minutes. So please do be in your safe place as this cell begins to move. The focus down south over here towards this other tornado warning. We do not have rotation on it anymore, really, with this cell. So this cell is going to continue to weaken for right now, and we'll continue to monitor that. Travis, going back up north, look at that rotation on this cell. I don't know if you see it, but it's ridiculous.
It reminds me of something like classic supercell.
Right. All right. So again, I want you guys to take this seriously. Be in your safe place now. Move into an interior room away from windows and doors, and try to cover yourself with as many objects that can protect you. Find a bicycle helmet. Find something to shield your head with. Get some blankets, pillows, mattresses, whatever you can get. Put it around you and take shelter in a interior room or a shelter in general. This is not a drill. Take shelter now. Don't be scared. Be prepared. We'll continue to keep you here. We'll continue to keep you updated throughout the next coming minutes with this cell moving through, and it is not looking good. We are possibly dealing with I still don't see it being on the ground. It's not matching up.
Here.
I don't think it's on the ground just yet, but oh my goodness, the velocity.
I know, right?
Alright, wow. This became very, very
Yeah.
it's not good. Not good. Okay, so again, if you are in Anawan, this is heading for a direct path for your area. So I do want you guys to be taking shelter now, at this time.
I'm serious. It's about to cross the road.
All right.
If
Um,
not already.
have you heard anything on Twitter by chance?
No, I'm currently modeling Facebook and everything.
All right, I am scrolling through Twitter right now. I'm not seeing anything right now.
Yeah, there's something there. There's some debris, but I
Yep.
don't think.
Okay.
You see?
Yeah, there's a tornado on the ground now.
All right.
It's matching up. So if you
If
are
you go ahead, Nick.
okay, sorry to interrupt. If you are in Anawan, once again, I want you guys to be in your safe place right now. I cannot stress this enough. We possibly have a strong to damaging tornado on the ground. I'm just going to go ahead and say that now. I want you guys to be in your safe place. Move into an interior room, like I said before. Try to find a bicycle helmet, anything to protect you from this storm as it begins to move through your area. I cannot stress this enough. This is a possibly dangerous situation for the moment. We do have 3 tornado warnings now. Thank you for the person that said that on the chat. So we currently have 3 tornado warnings now. We have one just west of the Chicago area. It's a few miles west of that. This is another couplet of strong rotation. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this one real quick. Here's the rotation right here. And here is where this cell will be. I want you guys to be in your safe place in Compton, Paw Paw, and the Lee area as well. And if you are just east of this, I want you to be sheltered in Shabonona. I want you guys to be in your safe place immediately. We possibly have another area of rotation that could start up over here. These are the type of cells that we don't need to mess with. So we are currently up to we are currently up to 3 tornado warnings. We might have Beckett and Tanner Shiro join us here shortly. Beckett's a new leader here. New leader. Excuse me. He is a new new member to our team. There is a extremely strong couplet just south or just west of Anawa. This might go north of Anawa. The storm has included into itself, so we're gonna have to continue to see what it does. But what that means is that the storm had or the little hook echo that we had has went up into the storm. So as the storm moves more east, we may get another hook echo form, and this could be maybe possibly a little bit stronger than it was before. But
New tornado warning.
all right, yeah, that would be that 3rd tornado warning, right?
Yep.
All right. So we got intense to strong rotation here. Just again, northwest of Anawan. I want you guys to still be in your safe place. This is crossing the road right now, so this might avoid populated areas. Let's just hope that it does. A new tornado warning was just issued. This is a extended warning. So this would be Sheffield, Mineral, Menlis, Juanite, and Princeton. I want you guys to also be in your safe place now. You are now included within this tornado warning. If you are Interstate 80, I really hope you have already pulled off the road. It is just crossing Interstate 80 at this time over here in Illinois. I want you guys to once again be in your safe place. Travis, if you see any other anything more interesting than what we're looking at, please do interrupt and let me know.
All right, I'll let you know.
They did cancel that tornado warning down south towards the Cambridge area, so y'all are allowed to get out of your safe place for the moment. Um, we're focusing mainly on this Anawan cell here. Again, really strong rotation. You have reds here and greens here. They're going towards and away the radar. This is where they're starting to rotate right here. This is a very dangerous storm. As of now, this is where your tornado would be, is just over Interstate 80 here. This is a observed tornado warning, so this tornado is on the ground according to National Weather Service here. Let me be sure there's not any reports that I'm missing.
New scan.
New scan coming in? Okay. Or new scan in.
It looked like the rotation has weakened a little bit.
Alright.
It didn't. When it was back in the first warning box, it was more concerning, but it moved off to the east. I think it looked less.
Yeah, it included into the storm, so the rotation might weaken a little bit, and it might actually die off for a minute and recycle, and we might
Yeah,
see another hook form just off to the back half of the storm. There is still decently strong rotation just towards Anawan.
yeah.
Uh, So this is somewhere that we're going to continue to watch here. Large hail would also be falling with this storm as well. So please do, if you are in and around this cell, take this seriously. Intense rotation is with this cell right now. I cannot stress it enough. I want you guys to be in your safe place as we speak. Large hail is falling with this. We do have a green TDS locator on it, which I don't normally pay attention to those, honestly. But we're going to continue to monitor this storm. I want to try to get a inside look of the cell. So that's what we're doing real quick. So it has a very interesting supercell structure. You can even somewhat see the rotation inside of this by that chance. Very intense by that. So we're going to continue to monitor this. I know I say that a lot, but this is a sale that is warranted. So there was...
Produce a tornado.
Do what?
It has a history of producing a tornado.
Correct. We do have a spotter report of a tornado. Time was 23:53. That was possibly around 5:45 p.m. This was located around 3 Southwest Antonson, Illinois, or Henry County, Illinois. This was reported by a storm chaser. So once again, this tornado has the history of producing a tornado. I want you guys to be in your safe place. It does look like rotation is still there, although it looks like it may be starting to weaken a tad bit. I'm just trying to look at anything that might be ongoing. I'm not really seeing tornado debris being lofted due to... So it might have been a brief tornado that touched down, but even if it was brief, it still has that potential to do it once again. So we're going to continue to monitor. And this storm does have the history of producing tornadoes. This will be, it expires in 51 minutes. I want to go ahead and look up north here towards this tornado warning just west of Paw Paw. We're going to take a closer look at it using this radar. There was a quick little bit of rotation around it. Here's where this rotation would be, around this general area. Once they touch, that's where we normally see some rotation. We might get a new tornado warning just to the east of that towards the Sabona and Waterman regions in Illinois. Those two towns will possibly get a new tornado warning, as we do have a a little bit of a hook action or hook echo there with this, and some rotation, weak to broad rotation within that as well. So I need you guys to be in your safe place. If you are in Sabona, Waterman, and Hickley, and if you are in Compton, Pop Hall, or Lee, Stewart, those areas, I need you guys to be in your safe place as well. That's still being in Illinois. Um, Going back down south towards this cell where we had that strong rotation, it is still ongoing, although the rotation has weakened quite a bit. We're going to continue to keep an eye on this cell or storm. This one might be one of those storms that has a long track action, but it did occlude into itself. So that is something that I wanted to mention by that. Alright, so once again, thank you for tuning in here. Let me go ahead and read the chat once again. Thank you, Roblox Innovation. Uh,
Aviation.
yeah, Aviation. Thank you. Awards for tuning in. Thank you for also um, commenting. I'm gonna go ahead and read your comment here. I can't think. My mind is on 3,000 different other things. Also, I've been following you on TikTok from the beginning. Love ya and what you do. I appreciate that, and thank you for tuning in here. We are here to keep people safe, and we are here because we love weather and we love our people, and we want once again to keep them safe and keep them updated. I appreciate you for joining in. Um, I do agree that the town of Pawpaw is in danger.
What?
So east of Pawpaw is in danger. That is a weird town name, I'm going to be honest with you, but we're just going to work with it. Bear with me as I get another drink of Gatorade. We should always drink up well, especially when you talk the whole time. Somebody is calling me.
Detainer.
Yes.
Alright, we'll move over to whatchamacallit.
Hold on, just bear with me.
If you guys in this tornado warning, please treat it as a tornado warning. Please be in your safe space. These storms, one of these storms had a history producing a tornado.
All right, folks. Now we got Tanner Shiro here joining us live as well. He'll be monitoring radar and chat within as well. So now we got Tanner Shiro and Travis. We currently have 2 tornado warnings. We might get a new one here soon, just to the south of DeKalb County, or just the town of DeKalb. DeKalb, you might be also included within this, as we do have some rotation with this newest cell in the DeKalb region. Not strong, maybe some weak rotation starting to show up down here. We do got reds and greens starting to try to meet up within this point, and around here as well. So just giving you a heads up, be prepared. Don't be scared if you are issued under a tornado warning. Just take precautions and take shelter the best you can. Make sure I'm still on call with Travis. Yep, still on call with Travis. We are going well. We'll move this over here. Alright, so go ahead and look back towards this one tornado warning that was decently strong. So as we were talking about earlier, this cell occluded into itself. Now we are going to possibly see another part of the cell kind of bulge out and turn into become another hook echo, and with that we'll start expecting some possible new rotation. And if not with that, we'll possibly see this section of it bow back out, and we'll see something come out of that as well. So please do continue to stay in your safe place as you are still in this tornado warning. This tornado warning expires in 44 minutes. So take the time, or don't take the time, but just run to the shelter if you're not already. I really hope you are. And continue to stay safe and monitor the radar and stay with us here live. We'll keep you updated on the warning. Let's go ahead and go back to Pop Hall here. In Compton, we still got that rotation, although we just got the newest scan. Not as strong. We got about 28 minutes on this one. I'm waiting for possibly either a severe thunderstorm warning to be, well, there is already a severe thunderstorm warning issued for it, but possibly a tornado with it. There is a tornado tag within this severe thunderstorm warning. I use Radar Omega I use Radar Omega, and every once in a while I use the GR2, and it's provided by the TMC Weather Center. Both Radar Omega and the GR2 are provided by the TMC Weather Center, once again. So that is for your information by that. So we still do got 2 tornado warnings. I'm going to go ahead and kind of scroll through. Alright. Hold on, Tanner. I'll call you right back.
Yep, you're good.
Let's see.
Nick, you want to join on Messenger?
Yeah, you can. Let's see. Tanner. There it is. Bear with me here. There we are. All right, welcome in, Travis. We're just changing up different call sites.
Welcome.
What's up? Alright.
If one of y'all two want to take over real quick, I'm gonna be right back real quick.
Yeah, there's still some pretty broad rotation throughout the area, and this will continue for the next couple of hours. We've been monitoring this storm cell for a while now, and we've talked about how we were expecting these cells today to really, if you will, intensify. Okay, these cells do somewhat have some rotation on them. We just got the latest scan in, so give me just a sec as I pull it up to see what the newest scan looks like. I know the first scan was pretty. It was having some issues pulling it, but we did finally get it. So give me just a sec here. 5 and 8. All right. All right, this is that one. Okay, let's see. Do we? All right. There's no broad rotation on it. It looks like as of right now, but there definitely could get some, rotation to be shown here. So bear with me here for just a second here. Travis, if you don't mind, could you take over for one quick second?
I'm back.
Okay.
I do apologize for that.
All good.
Travis, if you still want to take over, you can, though.
All right, I'm currently monitoring with another team.
All right. That's perfectly fine. So we do still got this other cell in decab. It's not been issued. I think the most part that we're going to be dealing with it right now is straight line damaging wind gust here up to 65 miles per hour. It is under a severe thunderstorm warning, as it does also have a tornado possible sign on it. We still, once again, got those 2 tornado warnings in effect, and that rotation has completely very much
diminished.
Yeah, it is diminished, dissipated at this time, so they may keep that tornado warning on there for the split second, but this cell could try again later on. So we'll have to continue to monitor that for sure, but depends on the environment it's in.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I think it's in a pretty decent environment still, but those storms to the north of it could be eating up the energy. We'll just have to see. But I'm going to go ahead and focus on this tornado warning up north towards Pawpaw, and we'll keep an eye on that. I'm going to look at Twitter real quick and keep tabs on what we might have seen. So we do have a funnel cloud 4 miles southwest of Pawpaw, Illinois 1 minute ago. This has just been reported just now. So if you are in Pawpaw, I want you guys to be in your safe place just north, really. Just north of Pawpaw. That's where that rotation is really going to be at. So I want you guys, once again, to be in your safe place. We are getting reports of a possible
new tornado warning.
All right, where's that at? Is that for the decap?
Give me 1 sec. I'm getting the notifications on my watch. Let me pull them up for you.
That was a update, I think.
Yeah, sorry. Continues for Prince, Illinois until 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I apologize. I have to wait. I don't know. I think it might be I think it may be a new one.
Yeah, there might be a new one. It's just
because they all say continue. Yeah, I think it's a new one.
Yeah, yep, there is a new one. It just came in.
Okay.
So they issued a new tornado warning. We're going to wait on the radar to update here, but they issued a new tornado warning for, I need my, there it is. It's radar indicated. This is for DeKalb, Illinois. That's one cell here that I was continuing to talk about. So there is a new tornado warning for this area. And within that, there's been a funnel cloud reported south of that cell. That's going to be for that Pawpaw cell. It's really weird saying Pawpaw. Anyway. I want you guys to be in your safe place at this time. Move into an interior room. You should possibly start hearing those tornado sirens being sounded. If you don't trust outdoor sirens.
There you go.
Be sure to have your phones turned up and ready to hear any alerts that get issued via that. But I'm pretty sure since this is getting close to a populated city or area, I'm sure the sirens are going off.
Yeah, they're probably going to start going off here very soon. Yeah, I'm with Nick, Don't go off the siren. They set them off when they just see a dark cloud in the sky. So, they always jump to conclusion of, oh my God, that's probably a tornado. When half the time it's not. So, it seems like we've trended over time that we've just lost interest in believing in the tornado siren. So of course have the old NOAA radio, or of course your cellular device um, ready in case anything does happen.
And I 100% agree with that. Oh, that's weird.
And have your weather radio charged up or with battery or plugged up.
Yes.
Agreed. Also, on that pop-hole cell, or tornado warning, interesting
Yes.
wording here. At 6:16 p.m. Central Daytime, or
Mm-hmm.
CST, several severe thunderstorms capable of producing a tornado were located from Subtil to Compton, moving east at 25 miles per hour. So several. I've never heard that wording before, but there is several cells within the line.
Yeah, I know. I've never. Normally they just use a couple, but several? I've never heard.
So that is new. But don't be
Yep.
scared. Be prepared. We're not trying to scare you here. We're just trying to keep you updated. Also, that rotation is starting to really strengthen just north of Waterman,
Waterman.
or just
No,
south of
you're
DCAV.
right. It is Waterman. I need to shut up.
We'll say DCAV for people to kind of. It'd be just south of DCAV. Because some people may not know what you're talking about, unless they're locals. Bear with me here real quick as I try to update my Twitter. Again, if you're new here, you can follow me at WeathermanNick1 here on Twitter. We update every couple of minutes on every new tornado warning that we see.
Alright, I'm talking with a team of mine. They're saying, Chicago, better get ready. These storms can move in your area without if you move in your area, if you guys are not paying attention, you guys could get hurt. I'm not saying you will get hurt, you could get hurt. But be weather aware and stay prepared. Okay.
Hold on.
Do. Where's our other friend at, Beckett or Nick?
Who? Austin?
Uh-huh.
He had a basketball game.
Oh, lovely.
I'll talk to you more later about that.
Alright.
Because I would like to talk to you about a few things. Anyway, let's focus on that.
Jesus God.
Yeah, these rotations have been out through the roof today.
Discord is blowing.
Oh, that too. It's probably from my server. Or anyway. So again, if you are just south of DCAB,
DeKalb. Yep.
Oh,
DeKalb
yeah, we
County.
just got an extension to that tornado warning as well. They're
Yeah.
gonna.
Extension continues.
Yeah, these were people. I thought they allowed the one down south to expire, but I don't think they did.
Me either. I think they continued that one.
Yeah, so they think the same. Alright, so we possibly have a tornado on the ground just northeast of Paw now. Because of velocity, but I'm going to look at correlation because that's the best right way to do it.
Yes, it is. 6.5, 8.5.
Oh my goodness gracious. This is ridiculous. 2 areas of just strong rotation. One just northeast of Paw and one just south of Waterman. And here's kind of a continuation of what they looked like earlier. They're kind of following the same tracks, just pretty much within that. Alright. Let's see. I do apologize for the silence, y'all. I don't mean to be silent. I'm just looking at different things to try to see if there's any more reports out
I'm
there.
looking at soundings, and they are looking a little bit impressive. It looks like we could have a little bit of that, maybe more upper developmental shear.
Okay.
But
If you want to
like I
explain
said,
a little bit more on that, you can.
yeah. What this what that normally means is uh what I'm referring to really is the shear is vertical winds inside of a storm.
In which that would help produce more rotation in a way. Right?
Yes.
I thought. Sorry.
No,
Alright,
you're
so
good.
that one rotation towards Pawpaw has kind of dissipated now. In a way, it has become more of a looks to be linear side threat. So 70 mile per hour wind gust inside that. Continuing to monitor it. The one towards Waterman is doing about the same thing. I'm just in awe about these. So 40, let's see, I'm trying to think. Where's the radar located at? Okay, so 40 away, so 40 miles per hour going away from the radar. About 70 in one spot. 78 miles per hour to 40 miles per hour away from the radar, and 29 to about 30 miles per hour towards the radar here. And that is almost the same way, about 50 miles per hour away towards the radar, just north of Waterman, and 30 to 40 miles per hour towards the radar. So now we're getting reports of a tornado currently. Reports of a tornado from a trained spotter reports a tornado on the ground 2 miles northeast of Waterman. So if you are in Waterman, this tornado warning might get or will get is updated to a observed tornado warning if the NWS agrees with it. And since the reporting,
They just issued it.
Yep, okay, I see that now. So we got a observed tornado warning now in effect. If you are in, really, there's not really an area that this tornado warning can really affect other than Troxell. And we'll talk about the areas just to the east of it. Caneland Estates, Caneland, Donny Hill, Nottingham Woods, Caneville, Hinkley. I want you guys to be in your safe place. This is a confirmed tornado warning now. It is observed. I want you guys to be, and matter of fact, there is a CC drop. And I think there's a CC drop for, hold on. There might be a CC drop as well for that other tornado just east of Pawpaw. If you want to confirm on that, Tanner.
Yes, I'm working right now to see if I can try and confirm that at the moment. So give me just 1 second.
Alright, I'll continue talking about this tornado warning here in Waterman that's confirmed. So there is a tornado on the ground, and you could see that. Here's that blue dot that I was talking about. CC drop shows things that are different from rain in that point. It looks like it's going to be a weak tornado according to CC. Well, honestly, we can't really notice that. It's hitting rural areas. So if you are in this area, there is a tornado on the ground. I want you guys to be in your safe place. Move into an interior room, the most sturdy building that you can be in. and be weather aware. I'm gonna try to post this real quick.
Yep, you're good. Alright, give me 1 sec. Alright, I've got everything fixed now, so I'm gonna start my screen share.
Alright, so you're gonna share your screen.
Yes, let me run it first. Let's run as an administrator. What does he want?
Alright, so velocity is not really being picked up anymore as it was earlier, but we still got that tornado on the ground from CC. Again, this is what the tornado, where the tornado would be at. So around County Road 10, if you are on County Road 10, go ahead and try to find a safe place the best you can. Head for the town Hinckley and take shelter there. If you are on County Road 7, I'm assuming these are county roads. If I'm wrong, I do apologize. But if you're on the road 7 here, either head north.
I was going to say, although if you are in the tornado warning, do not go anywhere.
That's right. Really, if you're on the road, just pull off to the side and try to hunker down. Don't try to run from the tornado or drive away from the tornado. Although CC is starting to become less noticeable.
Yep.
So it might not be on the ground anymore. It might. Alright, so what I see within this storm now, or within this part of the cell, we are starting to see a bow echo form just northeast and southeast of Pawpaw here. With that, we can expect possibly some QLCS types of tornadoes to spawn in and develop, and we can expect 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts to even develop here. So here's that bow echo that we're starting to see a little bit there. So if you are in this region, please do take cover. Even though if it's not a tornado warning, it's still something that we need to monitor. I'm going to pull this develop,
I'm streaming.
and we can...
I'm streaming, by the way.
Alright.
Alright, let me, So, I don't know if Nick has my stuff up, but if he does, hey, thank you for joining us. Well, not thank you, but glad you guys are joining us. We are currently under that tornado warning. So for many of you folks, I know you guys can see this. So first, get to the lowest level. Yep, it's because I switched, but you're good. Get to the lowest level, okay? If in a mobile home, evacuate immediately. Maybe go to the neighbor's house. Get centered away from windows and doors, of course. And of course, when or if you are getting, centered, get to an interior place, okay? This is where you're gonna want to be in the most center part of your house. And our main threat for this, if you will.
It's the stream is on a big screen. We can't even see you, Tanner.
So, what?
We can't see you on stream.
That's not my end. That's Nick's.
Yeah, I'll have to
Nick.
fix it real quick.
Okay, you're good. But I know they can hear me. But of course, our hail. I know these tornado warnings have at least. They have some abbreviation style. These storms have at least 2-inch in diameter hail, and that is about 2 inch. That's about between golf ball and tennis and tennis ball size hail. So that is definitely well into the severe criteria. So of course, we're just going to recap our tornado safety once again real quick here. Gets the lowest level. Okay, an interior room. Get centered away from your windows if caught in a storm, or if you're in, maybe if you're in if you're in a car on the roads right now, find a ditch. Okay, get down into a ditch, get out of your car, because cars mainly get flipped over here. So let's just stop. I'm gonna send it back here. One
And
sec.
folks, if you are trying to watch Tanner and it's a little bit delayed, that is via because we're not using his uh, green screen feed. We are using, or his stream feed. We're using the Facebook Messenger feed, so it may be a little
Oh,
bit delayed.
if you want to, just you can pull from my green screen feed.
All right. Well, how would I do it? Because then there'll be echo. Because Travis is also talking.
Just turn off your messenger feed. Turn off your messenger feed until like if Travis wants to talk, just tell him to tell us.
Okay. If you heard that, Travis, if you need to or want to talk, you just let us know.
All right.
Tanner, can you speak real quick and maybe turn on your mic for your green screen feed?
Speak.
I'm not getting anything on your end for that.
Oh, how lovely. Give me one sec.
Is it echoing? Yeah,
Poquito. Yes.
it's
Talk now. Oh, duh. See if I can.
Wait, hold on. Let me.
No, it would help if I had my microphone. Wait a minute.
It's not my audio.
No,
test.
it's not yours. It's mine.
Okay. While you get that fixed, I'm gonna go ahead and
See if
mention.
see if it's working now.
Okay, let me look. Speak.
Speak.
No. Yep, there it is. Alright. It's working. Can you hear me? Alright, yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. Base velocity, we got two different types of circulation. We got one just still to the south of the cab, and then we got the one towards Waterman.
All right, looking good, everyone.
Alright, I just switched over real quick as he fixes his pallets. So we still got this now Boeing echo. Really, we could once again get a few little spin up tornadoes within this area where the reds and greens will start to kind of twist a little bit. That's where we'll see possibly a few spin up tornadoes towards Waterman, Hinkley, and just ahead of that as well. So be prepared. You are still under a tornado warning. That will expire in 31 minutes. They allowed the other one to expire. That was for the Princeton area. They allowed that one to expire. Now we have those 3 tornado warnings currently, and that's where it's going to stay. They're all radar indicated. They're going to allow that Pawpaw one to expire. If not, I think they already did allow it to expire. So that's all I got for right now. Nothing seems to be on the ground anymore. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at CC real quick. Yep, nothing on the ground, which is a good thing. So that one tornado that was on the ground lifted. Although this one cell just south of the cab, it does have a history of producing tornadoes. Excuse me.
That one tornado warning was allowed. So one tornado warning, one severe thunderstorm warning was allowed to expire.
Alright, so I'm assuming that was the one for Pawpaw.
Yes.
And possibly for, the one in Diction.
Yeah, the one up here just north of Hinkley.
Correct.
That one is it has it doesn't
North
really
of
have rotation on it.
Hinkley.
They're 30-mile-an-hour winds, but hey, it's still gusty winds, so
Alright.
we have to, of course, treat it with respect here.
Right. I completely agree, because sometimes winds can be as strong as a tornado, so.
Yeah.
Especially in derechos. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and switch back to your feed, so. Alright. There we go. Yep, I see that now too. It's just an extension, I believe.
Waterman area. Yeah.
Yep. Again, some of this storm, like on the back edge of this cell here, it definitely has some. It's got some kick to it, especially closer up here into the Waterman area, like you're talking about. So that area has some kick, and then back up here into Hennickey, that this system will continue to really move.
Yep, I agree. So sorry, I was contacting
You're good.
Tanner. You know Aiden?
Yes.
He's in Chicago, Illinois region.
Okay.
So he is texting me a whole bunch of times, and I am keeping
Shocker.
him updated.
Just tell him watch the stream.
Yep, that's what I just told him to do. I said, yep, go ahead and watch the stream.
Storm relative velocity kind of paints the winds like this. These winds are at least, 45, 50?
Yep.
Maybe if the probe would work, I could tell you. Yeah, they're at least around 50 to 60 mile an hour. But the grain winds, because really we don't have a couplet here. This really wouldn't, quote unquote, classify as a couplet. And I just say that because, quote, these winds aren't tight enough to
quote
really
unquote.
Yep. Sorry, I was
All
trying
right,
to listen
there you go.
to.
Yeah, Nick has it, but we kind of are. We still have those very gusty winds here, of course. This cell isn't over anytime soon, it won't be over anytime soon. These winds, of course, are still gusting very, very intensifiedly gusting. So we of course have to keep our eye on it. Looks like I don't know. The radar went. Okay, there we go. 39. So Hinckley, Illinois until 7:15. A new tornado warning. Let's see if I can try and put on ET again. I don't think. Okay, there it is. So ET. So this is about 30.
Hey, Tanner. I want to mention that we are getting reports of tornado damage from earlier. In the This occurred in the Anawan, Illinois area. Little while ago. It occurred a little while ago, 3 miles northwest of Anawan, Illinois. So we do got some structure damage that includes barn damage, possibly complete destruction to the barn. Yep, there is complete destruction to that barn. So that is just an update on that. I will continue to monitor for anything else that I might see. Alright, I'll tag you. Welcome. Travis, what's your handle? If you can send that in to me. There's a new tornado warning, by the way. So that new tornado warning for be the Kane, Kendall, Illinois area till 7:30 p.m. Central Daytime. So it's the one that expires in 35 minutes. Well, all of them do, honestly.
So this
Hey Tanner, I'm getting big time reports of a tornado on the ground on Reed's stream. I'm gonna go ahead and peek on his stream real quick, and I'll let you know what I see. Okay, so where the location of Reed is at and where this possible tornado on the ground could be is Hinckley, Illinois. If you are in Hinckley, Illinois, I want you guys to be in your shelter. Reed Timmer is trying to get footage of it, although it is dark, so please do not go outside to try to see it. Stay indoors. You are in this tornado warning, so just take precautions. Stay indoors. Do not go outside to try to see it. It is too dark to see it. And do not trust the outdoor warning systems. I'll go ahead and let Tanner take over, but Reed does have visual on a funnel cloud to a possible tornado on the ground. So Tanner, go ahead and take it over. I'm not seeing a CC drop, so I think it's the storm just west of Big Rock, or that rotation just west of Big Rock. I'll be right back. Alright, now I'm back. I bet you it's that tornado warning observed. I'm not seeing anything yet. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 of them. We got one over the Aurora area, and unfortunately, yes, there is a tornado reported. It's on the ground 1 minute ago. Tornado near Hickley, Illinois. So it'd be that one in Hickley. Alright. You need me to take over real quick?
Okay, found it.
Okay. Uh-oh. Huh? How? Oh. That makes sense. Alright, so I'm on dual monitor, so we can see Nick and Tanner. So it is a observed tornado warning. I don't see it yet myself, but I'm fixing to look. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, GR2 is a lot more quicker at updating. I just already want to go ahead and say thank you guys. Y'all are doing an awesome job at helping out with the live stream. And I want you guys that are in this new tornado warning to be in your safe place now, or upgraded tornado warning to be in your safe place now. Moving into a interior room away from windows and away from weak structures, anything like that. Try to find a bike helmet, some blankets, some pillows, bring you a weather radio with you, and a charged up phone. If you are ahead of this line, I want you guys to also be ready for this. I am going to contact a friend of mine real quick. So, Tanner, you have the wheel.
All right. Right now, what I'm worrying about and what we need to get this through to everybody
Is there
is.
audio now?
I'm checking. Hold on.
I do apologize. I'm trying to because Aiden has a grandmother that is currently unaware of the tornado warning, so we're trying to get to her real quick. Um,
Okay.
so that's what I'm taking care of. But please let me know if there is audio or not.
Okay. I'm gonna get a. Nick, I'm gonna
It's
throw somebody else on here.
All right, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Because I don't like the silence. It's making me mad. But hey, we need to get this. So, um, all right. Let me add the member, pin, add. All right. With this being said, what do we have remaining in effect? All right, we have just this specific tornado warning. That would have been so much freaking easier. I would have had that a while ago. All right, they just issued a brand new what did they issue? Hold on. Hey, we have Beckett now with us. Bear with us.
Are we doing coverage?
Yeah, we
yes.
are.
Okay.
If you can just monitor like something Nick is trying to get a hold of uh his friend's grandma who is not currently knows about the warning. Apparently she doesn't know about it. So if you could just help me watch a product, so gonna be your best bet just to load up one of the computers
Okay.
if you can. No, if not, no rush. But yeah, let's go here to reflectivity. I guess Nick's just gonna leave me as the ringleader, which I'm fine with. But let's take off the locations. Good thing I'm getting all of this fixed before we have storms in my area, because now I know all my warning will be fixed. All right. All right, there, that one right here is a
All right, I apologize.
tornado possible, severe thunderstorm warning that continues for another 21 minutes, which will expire 8:30. Sorry, 7:30. Then they just issued this brand new severe thunderstorm warning, which does have the considerable tag, on it, and that expires at 8:15, which is in about 66 minutes. Newest
Oh my.
information.
Tanner,
We still have two tornadoes.
can you
Go
hear me,
ahead.
Tanner?
Yeah, what's up?
So, I don't know if you're paying attention. If you mentioned that cell down south, I'm sorry that I was busy, but we do have. So just south of that rotation, we have straight line damaging winds going on just south of that. But if you look towards Canesville area, we do have a tight knit rotation there. So if you are just around the Canesville area, please be in your safe place now.
Hey Nick.
Yes.
This your voice is not connecting up to the video, so just want to
Say
let you
that one
guys
more
know.
time. The voice is not what?
It's not syncing.
Okay, I knew since Tanner's feed voice wasn't picking up on that end, I went ahead and switched it.
All right. We currently just have that one tornado warning that was observed. I, I'm wondering. I think their radar could have gone down because I believe their radar possibly went down. Okay, no, it didn't. But this right here, okay, just north of Sugar Grove. This right here could be a couplet. This right here could possibly be what is on the ground as of right now, as of the newest information that we know. I'm gonna go and look at storm relative velocity. That will kind of normally. Okay, yeah, these winds are 60 miles an hour. So right here, this right here, my friends, this is a perfect example of a couplet. I'm actually going to take a picture of this, and we're going to use it in our next meeting. Saturday. Should have been tonight if somebody would have never messed it up. But hey,
That
I
wasn't me.
can't say anything. I know.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all know who it was.
Yes.
But we do have some very extreme rotation, tornadic rotation. And with this, that tornadic rotation can be very, very serious, okay? As far as right now, I don't see a CC drop. Yeah, I don't believe we have a CC drop, correct?
We don't. Not
Okay.
right now.
That is a good thing. I don't want a CC drop. That just causes us more information to try and provide. But this right here, this indicates a perfect inflow notch, which actually, some of the words I'm telling you guys right now. All right, never mind. Newest data just coming in. It looks like that the system I was just talking about has moved. But these winds definitely are still very severe. You know what this almost reminds me of, guys?
What?
What?
This almost reminds me of a gust front.
It probably almost maybe is.
It really gives me off the gust front because normally they tuck in, and I'm only saying that just so number one, you guys get some hints on what our meeting will be about Saturday. But it really gives us a tuck in of a gust front, and
Tanner, we have a
actually
CC drop.
we do.
Yep, just south of Bald Mound.
Bald now. Is it in the confirmed warning one?
Yes, just barely, but it's in there. We're sharing our.
Never
screen
mind.
now.
They just issued another. They just issued another one for. They issued another confirmed warning. Sorry,
Oh, they did?
Go ahead.
Yes, they did.
This is also heading towards a populated area here too as well. So please do get to a safe place as well, please. We also have Beckett joining in. Also, I noticed that just now.
What did you say
Yes.
about me? I barely heard you.
You're joining in here. I didn't notice
We
till
were-
now.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about how much you suck.
Wow. I'm
Cry
a lot.
about it.
Okay.
All right. Yes, I see what Nick is talking about. It really kind of is. I can't tell which warning it's on. Is it okay? To the south edge of this one.
Just
My radar is not picking it up. I want to see what this one picks up. Okay. Yup, it's right here. It's actually just more west of where they just issued a new warning, but it definitely is still there.
yep.
It
continue.
Yeah.
looks to be.
If you are on the road of 78, this is probably already passed over that, but we're waiting on that new radar scan. I'm running out of breath here. This is
I know.
still heading towards the populated area of Batavia,
That'd be a problem.
Illinois. So if you are in that region, please do take cover. Trying to see if we
This
got
is
any other viewers.
where our rotation is currently sitting. If you're now just joining us, this is where our rotation is currently sitting.
Let me know if you guys need me to join in, because I'm ready anytime.
You are joined in.
Well, I mean, as in covering it.
You are covering
Leading.
it too.
True.
Yeah.
Watch your sarcasm. All right. Nick.
Yeah.
Nick.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, this is an
you
observed
think-
tornado.
You're thinking about how much of a butt had a
The
butt.
CC
butt?
just dissipated.
And
Literally
I am.
just vanished.
But also we have to also bring into consideration, could it have been a CC drop, or could it have been of picking up something that was the same size but was a meteorological object? Could it have been a larger piece of hail? So that's why I don't always really like to jump to conclusion with this, but yeah, I do see what you mean. It does look a little concerning. Nick, I'm going to hop over to the green screen for you.
Alright. That's perfectly fine. I'll go ahead.
Primarily Jesus Christ. Primarily because Beckett knows why.
Beckett
You're
knows why.
better on the green screen than you are sitting down.
No. My
Then I
my
don't know why.
my
Oh
butt still
yeah. Oh yeah.
my butt still hurts.
Alright,
Ugh.
so we're just going to switch it over to my screen real quick while Tanner gets set up. Let me know when you're ready.
Yep.
So we actually kind of do have like two different. I don't know why I sounded unprofessional there. I do apologize. We have two different couplets here now within this line. This is a type of QLCS type line. This is normally where you see couplets of rotation within the line every couple miles sometimes. So we got two couplets here that is being detected. One west of Batavia, and one just west of Genovia. So please do take this as a note and take shelter now. Move into a interior room in the most sturdy building as well. This is heading once again towards a populated area. And then the storm just to the south of these is more of a linear threat. 65, 70 miles per hour will be expected within that. We got another tornado warning to the north of that still going on. Not really with any rotation at all, other than possibly some just down south here, although it's being rain dominated at this point. So please do take shelter at this time if you are in this region. The couplets are still there, although they're starting to kind of weaken out a little bit. This is turning more into a linear threat. We are going to continue to monitor for the chance of seeing a few cells develop down south towards the Kentucky, Indiana region. I have not actually seen a development in any of those storms just yet.
We do have no tornado warning.
Alright, so a new tornado warning.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, where's...
And storm warning.
Is that new tornado warning for the Lake Henry, McHenry,
the
Illinois
tornado-
area?
Yep.
The tornado warning is for southwestern Lake County, and southeastern McHenry County and northwestern Cook County and northeastern Illinois.
Thank you,
Just
Beckett.
issued.
And thank you,
Yeah.
Travis. So you heard them. That is where we do have that new tornado warning. I'm going to wait for the new radar. I'm going to wait for the tornado warning to pop up on the radar as I try to find it. Bear with me. We do not like silence, though, so I'm going to continue to try to talk the best I can.
You want me to do it while
Yep.
you figure it out?
Yeah, that'll work. Go ahead.
Okay. So this tornado warning has just been issued for, again, I'm going to repeat the counties that are issued. Southwestern Lake County, and hopefully I'm saying all of these names correctly. Southeastern McHenry County and northwestern Cook County and northeastern Illinois until 7:45 p.m. At 7:17 p.m. Central Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located along Atlantic extending from, oh geez, these city names, Algonquin to Elgin, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. This is a radar indicated, but still, no matter what, take it as a tornado.
Sorry to interrupt. I think it was an extension. I think there was two new tornado warnings. That was an extension.
It may be an extension. I don't have the graphic computer on, so I just have weather.gov and all that stuff.
Okay.
Again, the danger storm will be near Elgin, Hoffman Estates, Streamwood, Algonquin, Barrington, Cary, Lake Barrington, Fox River Grove, Barrington Hills, and East Dundee around 7:20 p.m. Central Time. Lake Zurich, Inverness, Port Barrington, and Towers Lake around 7:25 p.m. Central Time, and Wakanda and Hawthorne Woods around 7:30 p.m. Central Time. That's the information that we have. Do you still want me to continue, or
I got it now, so I do appreciate it. Thank you, Beckett. So continuing to monitor these cells, I got 2 different radars open now, so I can monitor CC and just a few other things. We are using the same radar. Okay, yep. Let me move this radar here. So as Beckett was saying, we do got those newer tornado warnings now. They were mainly a little bit of an extension. They just cut one off. So the Starks, if you were in Starks or Hampshire areas, you have now been cut off of that tornado warning. But that tornado warning still goes for the Gilberts, West Dundaley, Carpentersville, Algon, Algon, Algonquin area in Illinois. I do apologize that I struggled to pronounce y'all's town names. Cary, those areas there are in that new tornado warning. We go down south towards Wayne, St. Charles, Genevieve, Batavia, and Coral Stream. Those areas are also included into this new tornado, or just a little bit of an extension of this new tornado warning as well. There's still some strong rotation within that too. More like broad rotation though. Again, looking down south, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts can be expected around Napersville and Bolingbrook and Wheaton. So if you are in those areas, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts can be expected. We got those tornado warnings in those towns that I just named, and we're still covering there. Tanner, are you ready?
I am.
All
I'm
right.
ready whenever.
I'm sharing
Yep.
your screen.
Cool. All right. A tornado warning for St. Charles does expire in 7 minutes. I can't even do simple math right now. Bear with me. All right. Yeah. So St. Charles, West Chicago, Wayne, and Carroll Stream. That goes for another about 22 minutes. I want to go back and I want to, of course, like we always do, I want to hit on the reflect or the velocity.
Tanner, not to interrupt on you,
Go
but
ahead.
there has been reports of either thunderstorm wind damage or a possible tornado, possible tornado damage with it. This was reported in Henry County, Illinois, by a trained spotter. Reports of thunderstorm wind damage at 27. Oh my goodness, where did it go? I hate when it does that. Around 27 February, 6:09 p.m. Central Daytime.
Okay.
That's not right. It was reported at 7:22 earlier. Semi-truck reported rollover on Interstate 80 at mile marker 31.5, possible tornado damage.
Okay.
There you are.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. 1 sec. I gotta get my right mouse, the one that actually works correctly. So give me just a sec. All right. Let me plug that in. All right. There we go. So this is still a warning that goes for, I believe that is Wayne, correct? Yes, Wayne. Bear with me. This is so high. There we go. All right. Goes for Carroll Stream, Roseville, even out through South Elgin and St. Charles, Gwenva. There could be some of that rotation right in this, right in that area. So of course, I'm paying attention, specifically, mainly in this upper area, because that is right now looks to be where we have that main rotation is could somewhere be in here, is where I want to really kind of focus my eye. I am looking at the other radars here, so bear with me. These are the radars also. Looks like we have a little bit of a potential CC drop. Where is that at? Was a potential. It looks like it's gone. But Okay. Yeah, it
I
looks
do
like that is
apologize, Tanner. I'm
gone
doing
now.
some stuff.
Pretty good. All right, we look back at the radar. And this is what? That's not a good thing for this one. What we have this one. So some of these storms, we've already been over this. These have 50 to 70. Where'd it go? Oh, hold on. Gotta set my boundaries here. All right, 50 to 70 right here in this area. If it's between 50 and 70, normally that can mean some hail could be found. Uh, Interaction mode, control O, means that there could be some potential rotation in this. So bear with me. I'm trying to find. There it is, the font. All right, apply. Okay. One monitor. All right, let me try that again. Whoops, that's not it.
So as Tanner gets that done, there is a lot of kinks in the line, and this is what is causing most of these areas of rotation as we get these little kinks in the line, and that it starts to bulge out, and that's where we'll start seeing that rotation in there. And Tanner, you did mention that you took a sounding earlier, and there was a lot of vertical shear that was going on. That will also enhance the rotation a little bit and kind of help around. Did you take a sounding around the Chicago area?
I didn't,
Okay. I might
but
take one real quick and just to look. It might be too
okay.
late, honestly.
You still have a little bit of time, I would say. But as we go here, you can see right here in this area, that's read 61. So between 50 and 70 there, that's where you have that chance of potentially seeing some type of hail. That doesn't mean you will see hail, but there definitely could be some hail right in this area. It's the darker pinks and white. So we have those 4 tornado warnings. They do continue for what, the next 3-4 minutes.
Yep.
I'm gonna go back here to, so let's go here.
I'm fixing some issues on my end, so if you guys need me to take over, I can.
Right here, this could be potentially some rotation just south of South Elgin, as we look right in here. I don't know if it is, but you know, what this one going there. I had to think for a minute how this one would be done. So somewhere in this area of where you could possibly see that if there is any potential storm. Let's look at our storm hazards. We just gotta wait for this to pop up. Normally it takes about a minute or so. So we have the tornado warning that was observed, and then the regular tornado warning that was indicated in our area. So that one expires at 8:30, so just in about a minute. 7:30 actually. 7:45 for that one. Let's see, what is wrong with this guy? Hold on.
Let's see. Do you need me to take over like right now?
If you don't mind, that would be so helpful.
Will do. Okay.
Well, I
So
try to figure
again,
this out.
I am getting that up. So again, those tornado warnings are still in effect. We are still talking about that. The tornado warning for. I'm getting back to my bearings. Hold on, just a second. So Kane County, Illinois, the tornado warning will expire. Well, for southeastern Kane County, will expire at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. It is moved out of the area. It doesn't mean that it's time to get out of your safe place. Just stay there until the warning has expired, just for safety measures. But then again, we have about that's correct me if I'm wrong. We got about 4 tornado warnings that are still active,
Let
right?
me look. It's 2 now, but yes, yeah, you were very close.
Okay. So yeah, I'm getting 4 on my end. I don't know why. So
Yeah, I have 2
oh
coming in
yeah.
from Bear.
So
Yeah.
this other tornado warning that's in effect is until 7:45 for southwestern Lake, southeastern McHenry, and northwestern Cook County, and then another one for northwestern DuPage and northwestern Cook County, all in effect until 7:45. Tanner, did you say you were ready?
One more second. I thought it was, but not.
Okay. So again, those tornado warnings are in effect. If you are in one of those areas, please take extra precautions. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. It's radar indicated, but still, no matter what, you should take it as
Is
if a
here.
tornado was reported on the ground, so you can just be prepared just in case the worst were to happen. It's better to be safe than sorry, is the way I put
Yeah,
it.
this one cell right here, he looks very angry. Not saying he has a face. I mean, that would be pretty cool. But you know, he just does not look very happy. You see the dark pink, and it just it just puts off Beckett when he's mad. So,
I guess that's one way to describe it.
oh, Beckett, your face, it's just, oh God. I promise you,
Thanks,
I'm very
Tanner.
nice. Yep, so glad I can help. So, let's go to ET. Why is ET's
Alright,
not working?
I do apologize.
All
That
right,
was family
ET.
stuff.
We're looking at this is almost 35, about 36,000 feet up in the atmosphere. This is how tall that storm is. But let's look at spectrum width. Um, bear with me here. What?
Alright,
That's gonna
let
be
me
an
know.
issue.
By the way, I do want to mention this is something I was going to mention earlier. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning around the Rockford area for some larger hail. This will expire in 42 minutes. It's a cell by itself, but I think the environment is alright in that area, but not strong, so we'll have to
I
see.
want to look at the spectrum width, which normally it's used to estimate the turbulence associated with low boundary. Uh, so this is about 10,000 knots of wind. And normally, like I said, that is the low level boundary thunderstorms or mesoscales and the supercells. So that just really puts on where it's going to kind of sit itself. So let's go here for reflectivity. We can go once again. Look, those pinks are just marveling there. They're still there. We still have the 2 tornado warnings. The one until what is this? What time is this one to? This one is until 8:45. The one next to it until 7:45 and 8:30, and then of course we have this one severe thunderstorm warning that does. We do put the thunderstorm, the considerable tag on it. That is on it, and that is moving northeast at around 44 miles an hour. But just look at that. That map looks very cluttered, doesn't it? And somebody with OCD and ADHD, all of that just makes my mind come bobble. So yeah, I have to clear the map just a little bit. So, yeah, this one, this right here, he does not look very happy at all as we wait for the newest scan, as normal. Oh, okay. There we go. Newest scan looks like the front leading edge is now moving into Scumberg. Scumberg, and just actually moved out of Steamwood, right? Yeah, moved out of Steamwood, moving into Hallam Estates and Scumberg. So that this right here is that heavier cell that we are currently continuing to monitor. We're gonna look at base velocity, see if we actually have any winds or any dangerous winds, I should say. And really, if we talk about it, DV looks clear. Okay, looks like a lot of those winds have came down. These are just little freckles of straight line winds, but nothing that we need to be overly concerned about. If we go and we look at the rotation tracker or
Yeah.
our shear winds, go ahead.
It does look like we now got a decently strong rotation just west of Palatine. I
Okay.
don't know if you noticed that or if you're on it.
I have not, but I'm gonna talk about that. But right here, as we look at the rotation tracker, these are our wind shears that go vertically inside of the storm, and it is over South Barrington, and inverse. So this right here is very extreme rotation. We normally typically don't see this down south because they get the winds off of the Pacific or off of the Gulf of Mexico, and it does get to cool them down. So. Where did you say that rotation was?
Just west of Palatine. Let me double make sure that yeah, that's rotation. So, west of Palatine or Arlington Heights. It's pretty noticeable.
Which warning is that under the 840 or the
The
745
big
or
one is just heading into the newest one that overtakes most of North Chicago and Evanston, Illinois.
Arlington Heights?
Yes.
I'm not picking up rotation. Let me look at the different tilts. Yeah, I'm not picking up rotation.
I'm picking up some tight. Well, now it's starting to break up. Never mind.
I was gonna say, playing it back, it looks like it's starting to break up. Somebody is unmuted. Alright, let's look at storm relative velocity. Storm relative velocity does really want to paint some gusty winds. What we have almost 55, 60 right in this area, and that's where some of that potential rotation could be. Is right here, the 55 to 60 mile an hour winds.
Yes.
Okay.
And,
Let me. And this is in South Burlington, by the way. So these are just those straight line winds that very much look right now to be pretty possibly severe right here into the South Burlington. So I'm just kind of stating where it is, where it sits, and probably where it will behold itself. Because we do behold ourselves a lot here, so Jesus. Alright. Why is it so bright?
I might hop on my green screen real quick.
You're good. So South Burlington Heights, what is that? Inverse and Palatine. I see where Nick I see where Nick is talking about that rotation.
There we go. Do y'all want my camera on too so I can
Yeah.
be shown on there or no?
Yeah, I was cold. So this storm does continue through South Burlington. Oh, sorry, Beckett. What did you say? I missed you.
It's okay. Do you guys want my camera on so it'll be easier or no?
That's up to Nick. I'm not running the stream.
Go ahead.
Okay.
What were
Okay.
y'all asking?
He was
Oh.
asking if you want his camera on or
I don't. It would take me a little bit to show your camera, so I mean, if you want to keep it off, that's all right.
Okay.
You just do.
Okay. There we go.
just
do
got
you-
an education. Oh. Okay.
Going back to Tanner screen.
Alright, I'm here. Alright, let's yeah, that rotation right here, it has seemed to kind of form back together or really come back here. So South
Yeah.
Burlington, Inverse, and Carpentersville, and West Dunn. So we're still very much watching this very closely.
Correct. Um,
All right.
Alrighty.
All right. Pulling up latest scan, that heavier storm, like I said, over Inverse, and Palestine, Arlington Heights, Buffalo Grove, and Mount Proset. Has anybody heard from our friend,
No, I have not heard from which friend.
the friend that left? Smiles?
Travis.
Nope. Don't say the name.
Oh. He is taking shelter right now because he is in this tornado warning. I have contacted him and told him to take shelter immediately because he is actually in this tornado warning.
But we're gonna become a storm tracker one day, right?
Yes. So the one thing though is the current rotation that is going on is just north of its far north of its location. It's
So
more
then why is he
towards in
worrying
the
about
middle
it?
of North Chicago and Evanston. Um, I know where he
So
lives.
then,
I'm not gonna burn out where he lives. But he's in a good spot. His location is halfway in the warning and halfway outside of the warning. Right now,
so
he's around.
Burlington Heights, 848, Inverse, 903, Palatine, 912, Rolling Meadow, Arlington Heights, Protest Heights, and Mount Protest, 939 to 942 for you folks up there. So right over Inverse, like I said, about 903, in the middle between Inverse and what is that, Palatine, about 912. Arlington Heights, so between Palatine and Arlington Heights, about 923. So there's about that 6 minute window. Um, look at the cell. Why is this one? All right, let's clear the track. Let's see. This one really won't pick it up. All right, here's another list of kind of really set up. Whoa, what happened to my list? There you go. There's a list of cities that are going to be in this warning in the next upcoming upcoming minutes. So I'm monitoring this cell very closely. So
Um. So this tornado warning has been observed to. It's been confirmed. The tornado warning that includes Evanston, North Carolina, Arlington Hills, Des Plaines, Elk Grove Village, and Schaumburg. This is now a confirmed tornado warning observed.
it is confirmed.
Yes. Nothing on the ground, but the National Weather Service around Chicago has decided to put it as observed. I don't see a CC drop, so we're just going to wait for newest scans, but it.
Yeah, but they haven't switched it over to a observed. All right, let me let me sit down at the desk and have some words with the computer real quick. I'm going. I believe so. I believe so. Data. Nick, no mic. No mic. No, thank Travis. I just read the message. I don't have a problem cutting you off when you're talking.
You're good.
That was funny.
Okay, can we hear me now? Yes, we can hear me now.
I
I
believe
do
so.
apologize about that, y'all. Alright,
Nick,
there we go. Yep.
I don't. Okay. I don't know. Maybe Baron's just being dumb, but
It is observed.
on GR it comes up as observed. So I don't know. Baron's probably just being a little special, like it is.
And that's how it is sometimes.
Yep.
Alright, so
All
I'm
right,
going
go
to
ahead.
continue. Alright, so again, folks, we do still got that rotation that is still here. I've talked about this plenty of times already. Now it has kind of dissipated a little bit here. We're going to continue to monitor this cell as it continues to move through. Although, outside of this, we will have stronger wind gusts on this bow echo kind of place here that we're seeing. 65 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts can be expected as well. So treat that as a tornado warning. We do have that big tornado warning because I am assuming that the National Weather Service is agreeing with everybody else that this line of storms has different parts in it that is QLCS type line of storms, and that is causing our issues within spin up tornadoes. And I think the couplet just came back again. It may be weak, but we do still have that yellow part there, and this is where the circulation would be. Go ahead, Tanner.
Oh, I was just agreeing with you. Correct.
Okay. Interrupt me at any time. Like you said, you don't have any problems interrupting me, which is perfectly fine because I don't have any problems with that either. You are doing what you're supposed to be doing. Go ahead and take it over real quick.
Okay. Well, I'm taking it over. So this is still being a little bit special because mine doesn't want to come up with the one. So I don't know. Maybe he's just not having a good day. So I don't care.
Do you need me to
But
continue?
no, it's just gonna say tornado warning, and I apologize for that. And
Well, now it is radar indicated. It just got updated, so you're fine.
Oh,
Excuse me.
hold on.
That's great, isn't it?
Because GR3 still says it's a
Observed.
observed. Yeah. Oh Jesus, National Weather Service. Okay. Bear with me. I gotta get everything set up because I reset just to make sure everything was fixed, and I thought it was me. So bear with me.
Rotation couplet has come back up again.
Yep, in Vernon Hills.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep, that's gonna be expected.
Alright.
Okay. Go ahead.
What is this glitch? Sorry.
Alright, so our friend here is in a safe spot. They have discontinued the tornado warning for his area, although he's going to continue taking shelter like you guys should, due to some of these different areas of the line that could have extra tornadoes within it, spin-up tornadoes. So do that and still stay in shelter. I don't know what I just said. I do apologize. Alright. Me no like silent, so I'm going to talk real quick.
Okay.
As we just were. So I'm gonna pull up my green screen footage real quick, and we're gonna go ahead and try to go back on coverage within this new couplet rotation here. So once again, we are still covering this newer strengthening of the couplet, or yeah, that's what we're gonna say. Strengthening of the couplet. You can see it here perfectly fine. This is just south of Vernon Hills. Again, this is moving northeast at around 30 to 45 miles per hour. Correct me if I'm wrong. This will be heading towards, let's go ahead and draw a track on that. I don't want to go here. We're going to draw, yep, this is moving northeast. I need a keyboard. Okay, we'll say 40 miles per hour. So Indian Creek, this will be in your area within 3 minutes. Vernon Hills, this is already around your area right now. This is just south of y'all, but this is within 4 minutes now. This is better to look at this screen. Metawa, this is 7 minutes. Melody 10, Kennedy 10, Lake Forest 11. The rest of the areas will be in there by 14 minutes. Stay in your safe place. This rotation is having a bit of a switcheroo type. It's weakening and strengthening at both times, but we still got that rotation. Here shortly, it's going to be heading for Lake Forest. Vernon Hills, it is basically right over you now, or just to the south of your region, so stay in your safe place. Lake Forest and Highland Park, this is heading for your area now, just in between you. So I want you guys to also stay in your safe place, put a helmet on, and be prepared for this storm to kind of impact your regions as well. Nothing is on the ground. This is still a radar indicated tornado warning, although there is velocity that is showing it, and it's still there. You may be hearing those tornado sirens blaring, but don't trust the outdoor sirens. Listen to your local news station and listen to your local weather radio station as well. Tanner, do you have anything you want to say?
Nope.
Looking down south here, just towards the Chicago and Evanston areas here. So the Chicago Metro, you do have a line of storms that will be carrying 70 mile per hour, 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gust with it. This will be heading for your area here soon. A few spin-up tornadoes can be expected within the line, so do take precaution on that. The only rotation we are seeing is this one towards the Vernon Hills region, so I do want you guys to continue to stay in your safe place up there. And if the people that are, if you are around the Chicago region, I believe we still do have that severe thunderstorm warning issued there. Treat this as a tornado warning as well, as it is something that we'll continue to watch for. 70 mile per hour wind gusts is just as the same as seeing a EF0 to EF1 impacting your area. So again, treat it as a tornado warning. Move into an interior room of your house and stay there. Have a weather radio with you. Charge your phone. Go ahead, Tanner.
This cell right here, looks like this palette isn't doing a very good job, so we're gonna have to switch it. I think we're gonna go back to our old stuff here, but let me look. Yeah, Burning Hills. Okay. I don't know what Radar Omega's on, but Jesus God, Radar Omega says 70 mile an hour winds.
Yeah, 70 mile per hour winds. That's what I'm using as Radar Omega.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's right.
And
All right.
GR2 shows.
Nick,
Yeah.
go ahead and read this mesoscale. This is possibly for me.
Alright, go. Go ahead. I'll give you the light.
Scale 167 says, a severe threat will increase overnight. In Boeing, surge sediment, and supercell, a new tornado watch is likely.
And that is for the Indiana and Ohio regions, or just the Ohio?
Ohio and Indiana.
Okie doke. I appreciate that.
Alright.
Thank you, Travis.
You're welcome.
So here's a recent update now. That rotation couplet there in the Illinois, just north of the Chicago metro here, it is starting to weaken just a bit, starting to separate. So that's the good news. That is what we are wanting to see. We're going to continue to watch it and monitor it, make sure it doesn't uh, go back together and start rotating once again. It's still rotating weakly, just very, very broadly, but so far it is starting to slightly weaken as of now. Again, we're continuing to monitor this whole line here, and now that we're getting closer to the overnight hours, by the time we get to the hour of 8 o'clock, we may see a few new storms form around the Indiana region. I believe that was according to HRRR earlier this morning. That's where we could see a few storms start to form around that area, or just the same storms move through and cause some possible supercell issues as well as straight line damaging wind gusts. So please do, if you are in Indiana and Ohio and even around the Kentucky region, we can still expect a little bit in the area there of severe weather. So please do stay weather aware. This is going to move on to the overnight hours and early morning hours as well. We may not be able to stay live with you that long, but I do want you guys to just please do stay weather aware and stay tuned to your local National Weather Service, your local news station, and have ways to get warnings. Again, you got something you got to say?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I was gonna, if you want me to, I can hit on those winds. I think
Yeah, you can.
I don't know what's up with the radar Omega, but every other radar source is only saying 40 mph. This is saying like 85 to 90. Uh, so
GR2 is
maybe
still trying to focus that there's a observed tornado warning when there's not.
I know.
So
That's the other thing. So I'm sticking with Baron. Baron's got 40. So, yeah. This is Green Oak 903, 907 Lake Forest, Lake Buff at 908, North Chicago at 810. So this is kind of the area. Yeah. It's not mine, which is a good thing. So, all right. They just issued a brand new tornado warning.
all right, where location of that new tornado warning?
Unclear at the moment. I have to wait for it to come onto the map
All right.
before I don't even, I just follow NWS Tornado on Twitter, and I just when they push the notification, it goes to my watch,
Okay.
but I can't. I have to wait for it to at least pop up on the map first.
All right, folks. So Tanner, you can take over. I'm gonna try to fix
Okay.
my TV. Maybe it'll work this time. Make it easier for coverage on green screen.
All right, we're just waiting on that new tornado warning to pop on.
All right.
So, all right, I think this is the new warning, or it's just an updated coverage. They I think they let that other warning go, the newest warning. Let's look at the latest data.
Just to mention while we wait on that, Chicago, you are again gonna get slammed by those winds. Evanston, this is right outside of your door. Oak Park, same for you. Cicero, this is outside of your door as well. Oaklawn, it will be there within a couple more minutes. And Orland Park, Chicago, this will be there possibly within what
Can
10
somebody
minutes.
check? Can somebody check for me and see if it was an extension?
Yeah, I can.
Thank you.
Let's
I'm not.
see.
I was gonna say I'm not getting
It was
anything
an
here.
extension.
That's what I thought.
757.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, so yeah, they continued that tornado warning that is ongoing still.
Cool. All right, these are still very gusty winds. At least what, 30 to 40 down here. More north, 40. So they're gusty still. They will continue. to really remain gusty, probably. So bear with me here.
Do you guys want me to continue talking now?
Yeah, if you would.
Gotcha. Okay, so we do have that tornado warning that's
You're
in
you.
effect. What?
I was gonna say you're useful for something, but it wasn't the right time.
So disrespectful. Okay.
I know.
Is in effect until 8:30 p.m. The best time during coverage, huh? Until 8:30 p.m. Central Time, southeastern Lake
Love
County.
that.
At 7:57 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Vernon Hills, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. This dangerous storm will be near Waukegan, North Chicago, Vernon Hills, Libertyville, Lake Forest, Lincolnshire, Lake Bluff, and Green Oaks around 8 p.m. Central Time. The tornado is radar indicated, and the max size, hail size, is .70. Excuse me. Sorry,
.75.
0.75 inches. What?
I said .75.
Yeah,
Seems
I
like
just
you were
couldn't
having
get it
some
out
trouble
for a
getting it
second.
out.
I was
Mm-hmm.
choking on my own
Uh-huh. Oh,
bit.
Jesus God.
What? What?
Strong rotation remains over Libertyville, leading into Green Oaks. Oh God, I need a
We're
breather.
on coverage, Tanner. Tanner, stay on focus.
Oh,
Yeah, Tanner,
oh,
stay focused.
God bless America. We are seeing these winds going towards the radar at what? Almost 40, and then we have winds over here going away at 30. So you have a 35 to 40 zone. Uh, um, it's called a 35 to 40 gradient, okay? In between the gradient, normally what it is you'll have some gustier winds in between the gradient, which is always just, it's always going to be expected, okay? Especially going towards and away from the radar. So it'll be outgoing and incoming, but so away and towards the radar. So um, that, my friends, is going to be our look at things as we wait for the newest scan to come through. It's going to bring us some of the newest information. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we got here. So, hello, why is the program not working?
Because it's dumb.
All right, so we have incoming.
Like Tanner. Sorry.
So we have incoming, which is towards the radar, at what 30, 40, and we've outgoing of 30. So once again, it's almost it's the 30 to 40 ratio. Okay, 30 winds are coming in, 40 winds are going out. So it'll give you an unstable atmosphere, kind of really more of an unstable atmosphere than we really already have. So yeah. Let's go back to SRV, store relative velocity. Let's see if okay,
Just
these
letting
okay.
you know.
This
Just look at
makes
that. Look at that.
SRV.
Sorry, not to interrupt, but if you look towards North Chicago, because that's where this tornado warning is heading, just look at the way it hooks around. It's the very tippy top of the storm, and it just has that really decent curvature to it. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, it's right here, almost like a hook echo, possibly.
Yeah. So
All
if
right.
you're in that area, please do pay attention.
What I want to hit on, Nick, I'm not going to say skipped over, but was look at this. Outside of this warning, can you guys see that? Outside of this warning, 143-mile-an-hour wind.
Yep.
This actually exceeds farther than my legend boost of a way. As we look into, North Chicago, what the higher you go, the higher the winds are right now. Outside on the actual water, where then we have to bring in the concern for water spouts, 79 miles an hour. 76, 91 further into the bay. So these winds
I'm
are
getting 80.
yeah. These winds are extremely
Extremely.
extremely Nick, shut
Okay.
up. Extremely dangerous. Newest scan coming in, and those winds are gone like butter. Thank you, Alicia Keys. 40-mile an hour. Shut up, Beckett. Shut up. 40, 50
Thanks.
mile an hour farther out west. And, well, these winds continue, 50, 60 out west and outside of the warning where we have that severe thunderstorm warning. That actually does have that considerable. So if we take the scan back, and I'm actually going to do that. All right, one sec. Got to take it back. Throw it back.
Old joke. I'm kidding.
Hey, Beckett, are you watching the stream?
Yes.
Throw it back.
You're
I'm gonna
like behind by like 2 minutes, so it's gonna be like a
lovely.
second.
So
Yeah.
this was the 8. Did you see it?
Not yet.
Oh, this was at 8:48. 110-mile-an-hour winds going towards the radar. Away from the radar, if we go out, was 40. Okay, so you've that 40 to 100 zone that we are almost dealing with. So you know, it's a 40 to 100 zone. So
There it is.
did you see it?
Yes,
You can't make fun of me.
I can. That was funny.
I know you. I know you wouldn't be standing up here doing that.
Don't you?
Throw it back. Oh, shut up.
No, I would be more okay.
Oh, shut up.
Alright. I'm going to take over the screen a little bit here. So as Tanner was saying, these stronger winds here are going about 100. Some of them are around 80 miles per hour. This system has completely made almost like a C up top towards the Waukegan, I'm going to assume, town. It made that C there. That's where we have still that tornado warning that goes on into effect till, so it's 22 minutes left on that. On the severe thunderstorm warning, we got 7 minutes on that part. It may extend it a little bit longer, but this is starting to head out into the waters here. Chicago, this is just now starting to enter the metro area now. Once again, 70, 80, maybe even 90 mile per hour wind gusts can be expected around there as well. But the main area that Tanner was being focused on was towards this North Chicago area where those 60, 70, 80, 90, excuse me, and even 100 mile per hour wind gusts are being detected on his radar here. And once again, I'm just going to step over to the right side. You can see North Chicago. You are just basically in the circle or in the sea here of this loop. It's almost like a fish loop, which was very interesting. I've never seen something on radar like that before. So
I'll be right back.
all right. So while Tanner does that, looking over at our tornado warning here, there's not really any couplets anymore there. Although we're going to continue to monitor. Again, Tanner did mention the fact that we could see a few water spouts out there towards the lake of what's the lake called?
Which
It's
lake?
bad. Huh?
Which lake are you trying to figure out?
Just off of North Chicago.
Let me check.
I think that's Michigan Lake.
I think like yeah.
I do apologize.
What I find really quick, what I do want to say is what I find funny about this forecast too for Wisconsin, where these tornado warnings and tornado watches are, is that right after this they're expected to get snow.
Yeah, no,
tomorrow.
let's talk about that too while we got that in effect. So, like Beckett mentioned, y'all are expected to get snow later on tonight going into tomorrow. It's going to be a quick shot, but you're going to see some snow, which is Chicago for you, I guess you could say, just like Alabama. So, Chicago for you, you're going to get some snow right after this, but my main point is wanting to focus on what we're seeing. So Evanston down here, this stronger line of storms here with those 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, maybe higher, is starting to move out of your area. Most of North Chicago, this is honestly they may allow this tornado warning to expire as this is starting to move off away from that a little bit there. Going on to Chicago again, this is just knocking at your doorstep. I want you guys to please take shelter into an interior interior room of your house that is stable and can support strong winds. You can maybe possibly see a few spin up tornadoes with this. I apologize, I'm talking way too fast. A few spin up tornadoes will be expected with this possibly, although this is more of a linear threat now. Again, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts along this line. Chicago, it's knocking at your doorstep. Oak Lawn, now knocking at your doorstep. And Orland Park, this is knocking at your doorstep. We take a look. Alright, welcome back. We take a look towards Michigan City now. It looks like we are getting a few cells out in front of this line as well that has developed. So Gary and Michigan City towards the Marysville. We'll continue to monitor these storms as they are starting to develop, I think. Yes, they have developed within the last like 4 to 5 minutes. Maybe even 10 minutes. So we are starting to get some newer cells developed, like I was just talking about, out in front of this line here. Tanner, just keeping you updated on that as well. These cells are actually moving towards the water a little bit, other than the one south of Portage. Okay, so we are getting some convection to develop just towards the just south of Charleston, Illinois. There's another area that we're going to continue to watch for tonight. That area is expected to see some storms to develop overnight, but we might not be able to cover those tonight because of how late it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a look back at North Chicago. Interesting. Interesting is all I can say.
Interesting.
There's not much rotation with it anymore, although it is just the most insane looking that I've seen in a while. So, if anybody wants to take over real quick.
You want me to, or you got it, Tanner?
Tanner's over there eating, Tanner.
Goldfish.
Yep, he's eating
Yeah.
goldfish. So,
Fun fact, during severe weather or big weather events, I will go buy a big box. Well, I'm spitting everywhere. I will go buy a big box of goldfish. Let's say it's a 8 a.m. to what? An 8 a.m. to a 9 p.m. event. The box of goldfish will be gone in a day. And then my doctor is gonna say, "Well, Tanner, you have high cholesterol." Really, doc? Wow. That
by
takes
the way,
a
they
genius to know.
allowed that tornado warning to expire.
Yeah.
So we
I was
can
gonna say.
talk.
While I'm sitting here enjoying my goldfish, they allow that to expire.
I'm going to go ahead and kind of talk a little bit more real quick, and then I'll let you take over. So now that tornado warning has been expired, the main threat for right now is going to be that damaging wind gust. We're going to continue to monitor throughout this whole entire area as this begins to move over the waters. This will start heading for Michigan later on tonight. The areas that we're going to continue to monitor for as this heads over water is, again, the Gary area and Joliet. This is going to start heading towards Gary, Maryville, Michigan City, and La Porte. Oh, we're going to say Spanish. La Porte. This is going to be starting to head for your area. And that's where we're going to start dealing with that damaging wind gust throughout the rest of the evening. We're going to go ahead and go back to desk mode is what we're going to call it. And just to... What are you doing?
Oh, I'm trying to say something about eating goldfish. Hold on.
Holding on.
I'm getting ready to just spit them all out.
Tanner. Goodness.
Okay, I think I can talk. Jesus, that considerable severe thunderstorm. Nick, go ahead and throw me up on screen if you don't mind.
Yep, you are.
I'm watching the stream. That considerable severe thunderstorm
I'll be right back.
that we talked about, the warning. Can you make me full screen? I just want to be picky. Nick?
He already left. Oh wait, there he is. You're full screen.
Well, I don't see it yet.
Hey Nick,
Yeah.
There we go. Alright. Somebody needs to mute. That considerable threat that we talked about, and that considerable severe thunderstorm warning that we talked about for much of the New Chicago, where we saw the 100-mile-an-hour winds that has been allowed to expire. Our only one that we are now watching is down into Oaklawn. So Beckett, take over for just a quick second.
Okay. So
Hello.
what are we talking about now? I was in the middle of something.
Okay. Mike is very, very, very finicky.
Nicholas,
Yes, Travis?
I'm gonna go get ready for bed.
Alright, you have a wonderful night and stay safe.
Yeah.
Let me be on the stream.
Alright.
Bye.
Do what?
Talk to you guys later.
Alright, talk to you
Alright,
later. You have a
bye.
safe night. Thank you for helping.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so what were you guys talking about? I really could not hear you guys.
Tanner. I didn't hear. I
Tanner.
know. I just got back. Tanner must have disappeared.
Dana, get your butt back here. Okay.
Alright, so we're going to continue to cover. My ears are killing me a little bit, so I do apologize. We're going to continue to cover this now wind event. We still have some cells developing actually in front of it. We're getting some newer ones starting to develop in the Indiana region now. And that's where we're going to continue to monitor. So towards this area here, and matter of fact, I want to go take a look at the newest updates of the risk. I wonder if they've updated anything.
Let's see. Do we have?
Tanner is back.
Welcome back,
disappeared
Tanner.
For a minute, Tanner.
Tanner-
Why'd you disappear?
Tanner's trying to make himself dinner.
Oh, Tanner's trying to make himself dinner. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's. Never mind.
Shut up.
All right, y'all. So they did take away that severe thunderstorm warning for the Evanston and all the way to the North Chicago region. Although Chicago Metro, all the way down to the Chicago Heights, y'all are still in this severe thunderstorm warning as this is starting to knock on your doorway. But matter of fact, Chicago, it is basically now hitting your area. So please do be in a safe spot and just take cover at that point. No rotation, although if we head down towards the Home Glen area, we are just passing over the radar, so it's going to be harder to look. So we're going away from the radar. Stronger wind gusts can be expected. I had to think about that real quick. And Tanner has brought up that enhanced risk. I appreciate that, Tanner, because I can look. But the winds are going to be the most part for the rest of the night. If nothing happens within the next couple of minutes, we'll see what we'll do by then. But I am interested to see what these newer cells are going to do. Beckett, you got anything?
I do not.
I do not
At
hear Beckett.
all.
That's weird.
Can you hear me?
Must have been talking over people.
No, you weren't.
Yes, he was.
Was he really? No.
Yes, I was talking over people, wasn't I?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now, Beckett.
Okay. Sorry, I just got finished with a bunch of stuff. Okay. So again, we have the severe thunderstorm warning starting to make its way off into the waters off of Chicago,
Off into the
and
Michigan
then
River.
the Michigan River.
Michigan River? What do you mean? That's a lake.
It's a river.
It's a lake.
Nick, we're gonna fight. It's a,
It's a lake.
it's a river.
It's a lake.
It's your
Okay.
mom.
Go ahead.
Shut up. Connect,
Wow,
connect,
you both said
connect,
it.
connect to my computer and zoom all the way in to Barron, and look, it comes up the Michigan River. Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. My earbuds keeps connecting. Hold on.
Well, you better not be giving me sass. I ain't your third. I'm not your third grade girlfriend.
Wow.
There we go. Now I can hear you.
Oh, you didn't hear me?
No.
I said you better not be giving me sass. I'm not your third grade girlfriend.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm.
Beckett, shut up.
Your mom.
Your dad.
Oh wait, we're live. Your grandma.
It's exactly the Michigan Lake. There's no Michigan River. It's Lake Michigan.
Ugh. I was testing you on. I definitely knew that. I was just testing you on your geography.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tanner.
Honestly,
we all
Shut
know.
up,
I didn't know it either. I had to look it up because me and Beckett was talking about it earlier.
Two idiots arguing over the same thing.
Yep. Anyway, let's go
All
back
right,
to
Parlo Hills. Parlo Hills, 914 Orlando. Let's just cut all them out. Evergreen, Teeny, Oak Forest, Blue Island. Everything past now down. Past now down. Okay, that's a good one. Everything past here down is going to be getting this, and these winds are still very gusty. I mean, if Beckett went out in this, his hair would fall off, considering he don't have none. Hey, yo, joke of the day. All right, well, this storm right here still is in that 50 to 70 criteria. Remember, that 50 to 70 criteria can be hail and rain mixed together. And I've tried to pull up our hail identifier tonight, but for some reason, it does not want to work. And it probably doesn't want to work because Beckett's here. So, give me just a sec. Yeah, I'm glad I could help. Let me try the hail identifier. Or there's just no hail, which could also
There
be
is
possible.
no hail. I don't know.
Shut up. Says the one that's probably sitting in bed right now.
Y'all two keep it nice.
Yeah, Tanner, keep it nice.
I'm being civil.
We're live. Keep it nice.
Yeah, Tanner.
We're live with the 7 people that are watching us.
Yes. 7 people? I don't even think there's 7 people. There's only 3.
My butt hurts.
Thanks, Tanner, for telling us that.
Yeah, I'll let everybody know.
Well, what do y'all think?
I think. Jesus, God.
Alright,
Okay.
so towards Frankfurt, there is some stronger wind gusts now coming in, and Orland Park, those stronger wind gusts are being detected fairly well due to it being close to the radar. But again, 60, 70 mile per hour wind gusts around that area. If you're on Interstate 80, it's probably pretty gusty out there, so if you would like, no.
There is no hail, that's why.
Huh?
There's no hail. I was looking to see if. Alright. This is a new thing our friends at Barron built. This is called our HCA, or also known as our hydrometer classification, which HCA stands for. But I call it our storm hazards. So this right here, this is rain, and then we go to hail. So the red, dark red, and yellow is hail. light green, and green is rain. So there's just green. Maybe some hail. It's picking up. Potentially some hail down here, but the MEHS, the maximized enhanced hail sizer, is not picking anything up. So, Nick, you take over. I gotta go finish cooking my dinner.
All
Thanks.
right, I will take over. I will go ahead and go to desk. And Beckett, you could be there
Yes.
and help.
Yeah, no, Beckett's in his bed,
Beckett,
being
All right.
being useless like normal. Haha, joke of the day.
Tanner, you need to be
Ha,
nice
ha,
today.
Yeah,
Hey,
Tanner.
I've been so nice today.
Yeah, you actually have. I'll give it to you.
Nick, shut up.
I'll give it to you.
All right, I'm
But
coming back.
all right, you have fun. So towards the once again Frankfurt, Tinley Park, Orland Park, Harvey, Oaklawn, Chicago. This is already out of the area. It is just getting through, going through the metro. So continuing to monitor for the Oaklawn, Orland Park, and once again Tinley and Frankfurt. This is going to be 60, 70 mile per hour wind gust. Beckett, would you please take it over real quick?
Sure. I'm just trying to get this new network situated.
I'm
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. So who's covering it now?
I don't know. One of us pick one.
You want to cover it, Tanner?
No, I just want to sit here and keep scrolling through Snapchat.
I'm not going through Snapchat. You
I
are.
said I want to.
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna take it over.
Me? Okay. I'm
No,
sorry.
the ghost.
I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of something. I'm trying to figure this out. But yeah, I can do it really quick. Okay.
Great.
So really quick, that is
All right. Well, Beckett's busy, obviously, so I'll just take it over. BR, base reflectivity, just really wants to point some of these heavier storms with the pinks are still moving through. Okay.
you're
These
not being
tanks.
shown, Tanner.
Nicholas Driver. Well, guess what? Ain't nobody gonna do any work now. I'm just gonna go sit down in my chair because he didn't want to show me. So now when he comes
What are we
back, me and
arguing
him are
about?
we're talking about you because me and you are gonna scuffle now.
What happened?
I was talking and you
Oh.
weren't showing me.
Oh.
And what happened is you are here. Oh.
Oof. 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 I don't know.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, whatever. Your mom.
Piper, come here. Actually, never mind. Alex might call you hot again.
We're live.
I'm well aware. I'm very well aware. That definitely was not staged.
Yeah, it definitely was
Be
not
quiet.
Tanner. Yeah, Tanner.
Oh, since when did I get a boss?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
you want to go there?
Yes, I really would.
Well,
On the
I'm
live?
the owner of Nicholas WX. Beckett's the owner of Highland Weather. And then you're the owner of North Alabama
nothing.
WX Watch, Highland Weather, and TMC Weather. And
He's
Nicholas
not the owner of
WX. Yes, he is.
Highland Weather.
Yes,
No,
he
he
is.
Yes, he is.
No.
Yes, he is.
Yep.
No.
Right here, folks. Right here. Owner of Highland Weather, proud and happy.
But alright, what
No.
do y'all think we should do?
We don't
for-
worry about what Beckett says. I think we're gonna
Definitely.
end it here.
I agree.
So
The winds
I'm
are
just-
still.
I'm just gonna give one last radar scan. So
Go ahead.
give me just one sec.
One.
I'm gonna slap you in a minute. I swear to God, if I could reach through the phone and grab you by your neck. All right,
I'm not
winds have
honest
calmed
with
down. Shut up. Winds have calmed down tremendously. We're still seeing a couple of them heavier rain bands coming through. Nothing concerning at the moment. So, of course, if anything else gets issued, tornado warnings or not, we will be back here to provide you updates until I'm tired and I don't want to provide any more updates. Hey, who knows when that'll be? Alrighty, folks, thanks for joining us for another edition of the North Alabama Weather Monsters Highland Weather and TMC Weather Severe Weather Update. I'm Tanner Sarah, along here with Nicholas Driver and Beckett Webman. Have a great rest of your night. And of
Hello.
course, keep tuned right here to North Alabama Weather Monsters. Stay safe, everyone, and God bless. We'll talk
Yeah.
soon.
Yes, sir.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.